So the other day, my friend and I bought Farming Simulator 2013, and we played it for a couple of hours, but then we got really bored with it, and we decided to try and do as many stupid things as we could. So we ended up buying a shit ton of things, and I found this glitch, which is when you turn around a cultivator on its back and you pick it up, it sends you flying across the map. And it didn't work very well on that one, which you saw. It didn't really fling me very far up, but you can actually get it to send you all the way up and out of the map, which is actually quite awesome, and which we did much later, but you'll see that in the video. So we decided to try it with a couple of different tractors. We ended up buying a shit ton of things with the money we got, and we actually found out that the best way to do it is to use that green and yellow tractor that was next to mine. That one is the best one to do it. There probably is like other ways to do it, but we didn't really figure many of them out because we really wanted to use that one all the time. So getting it to spin around, to turn around on its back, is difficult, and I got it the first time by accident by doing this, which didn't work that time. But when you do that, you can actually get your tractor to spin around, and you get the cultivator to fly on its back like here. And then the only thing you have to do is you have to drive against it, and you have to make it you have to attach it to your tractor. And what it does is it spins around the cultivator, but while doing that, it's already attached to your tractor. So what it does is it sends you flying really far up when you do it right, which is not the case here. As you can see, it sent me flying quite high, but it's not nearly high enough. And we did a lot of different things, well, you'll see in a bit, but here I was desperately trying to spin it around. But for example, like this. Or like this. And this. And this one. I'm not quite sure why I wanted to do it in reverse, but here you go. So that's the glitch basically, but it gets much better from here. We got it to work quite often from there, but the thing is, we tried to do it with a running start, like you can see here, which actually kind of helped, we thought, but that's not the thing that helped, but you'll see it in a bit. Right, so while trying to get it to spin the cultivator around, we fucked about a lot, and as you can see, you can get really fucking stuck in this game. So if you really have a farm that you're working on, don't mess about like this, because you'll get stuck and there's no way of getting unstuck. But here you go, trying to do it with a running start again. There's just a shit ton of random clips that I put in it of me trying to get it. Then my friend got the brilliant idea to spin the cultivator around with a tractor with a forklift, with a tractor with like forks. Or you can do it with a forklift as well, which is perfectly fine. And then I decided to film him doing the glitch, and it actually sent him flying quite far that time, and it was hilarious because you can't hear the commentary of us while we're doing it, which is kind of sad, but there you go. Also, at that point, I was flying randomly, and I saw the ends of the map. So then I got the brilliant idea that we should try and perfect the glitch so that we can fly so far up that we see the ends of the map. And as you can see here, you have to drive against it completely, and then it will send you flying as far as it can. And that's the way you do this glitch. You flip the cultivator, you drive against it, like as close against it as you can. You practically have to be on it, and then you attach it, and then it will send you flying that far up. And this was actually one of the last times we decided to do it. And here's my friend again trying to do the glitch. And the last time we did it was a really big surprise, but you're gonna see that one in a bit. So here he probably goes flying off the map. Right, so he didn't fly off the map, but you can still see we were getting better at doing the glitch, and we were flying really far. It took me a while to get to him, and the whole thing was glitching, by the way, so this is like the only fun thing you can do in this game, and it's just glitching the game and trying to fly. Also, for some reason, I put this clip in here, and it's really fucking random. It's when you have a cultivator attached to your tractor, and you glitch the forks into it, your tractor starts breakdancing for some reason. So enjoy a tractor breakdancing. Right, so that was that. This was my friend's next to last attempt at doing the glitch, and I think this time, yeah, that time it sent him flying so far that I couldn't even see him anymore from where I was standing. I was just standing there trying to see where he flew, and he was completely gone. I couldn't see where he was, so I just enjoyed the view a bit, and there he is, falling back. It took him a while to fly back down, but the next attempt is me flying so far that it took me ages to get back down on this one. And as you can see, you can clearly see where the map ends now. Like, it's fucking hilarious when I was just flying and you could see the corners of the map, which is where I get to eventually, which you'll see. It's hilarious, and it took me ages to fall down, and I should have probably cut this a bit so that I didn't have to talk all over it. But here you go, enjoy the view of the map while I'm falling down. On this one, I was actually really close to landing outside of the map, and I was kind of disappointed that it didn't work. So I was gonna stop here, but my friend decided to do it one last time, and this is the one I talked about. And this one is absolutely crazy, and that's the last one we did. Also, I kind of found out that I had a flashlight right at that point, and I was amazed, but you'll see, he gets flown so high that on his screen you couldn't even see the map anymore. And you'll see in a bit, there he goes. He actually went so fast that I couldn't even see him fly up. He just got teleported away, and it was so crazy. You can't see it on my screen, and it was 7 when he got flung up. And I decided to speed this part up because it would take way too long. But he lands at 13 past 7, and the game is in real time. So it took him like 4 minutes to complete the glitch, and it's fucking a long time, let me tell you that. I have some screenshots that he took from when he was up there, so enjoy the view, I suppose. So as I was just waiting for him to come back down, I kind of tried to anticipate where he was going to fall, but he was so high up that you couldn't tell where he was going to fall. And then he actually found out, sorry, I burped for some reason. He found out that he was actually going to land outside of the map, which is what I was trying to do to begin with. There's an invisible wall when you get to the end of the map, and he managed to land on the other side of that wall, and it was so amazing because we actually managed to both get there eventually. because here's the invisible wall where you can't get to, but then you can tab to different tractors to get in them quicker. So I decided to tab in his tractor, so I would teleport obviously to the other side of the wall. And as you can see, we've had about fucking 30 tractors, so it took a while, but there I am, tabbed to his tractor, and I was able to get outside of the map as well. So I decided to go explore a bit, and I don't know why I did that, but I fell through the floor because obviously there's no hit detection where that was. And I started speeding this part up again because otherwise it would be really boring. But there you go. We actually broke the game on the first day we got it. And let me tell you, there's not much to do in the game apart from stupid things that you just saw. But to finish it off, we decided to run as far as we could outside of the map and try to get past this wall of sky that they kind of made. And we actually did manage to get past it. So you'll see how it ends. And yeah, paid $25 for this game. It's totally not worth it, but we got a good night and some good laughs out of that. And yeah, it wasn't that much of a waste. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this really, really random video about tractors and farming simulator. Don't buy the game, it's not worth it. Unless you do what we did. But there you go. This is my video about tractors. I'm gonna play some real games now.